she's a fair girl, land of the free.
Here in Winchester, Indiana, stands the Randolph Infirmary. Built in 1899, this 50,000 square foot building took care of the mentally and physically disabled, single mothers, orphans, the elderly, and sometimes prisoners. Nearly 200 deaths occurred during its time of operation, and the bodies were buried on site. Most of the deaths were contributed to tuberculosis. There are also stories of murder, as a resident was pushed out of a second-story window, and a suicide by hanging. And if that wasn't enough, an actual mummy was also buried on site. It was said if you came to the infirmary, you usually left in a pine box. XP Team USA contacted the owner and was granted a 2-day permission. We sent in our very own XP Sonya to investigate the property and, of course, to detect the grounds. After setting up her dais, it didn't take Sonya long before she honed in on her first target.
Look at this. I think I got a silver bracelet.
Ooh.
Look at that. Oh, it's stuck though. It's all in the roots. Oh,
look.
It's
got a pendant on it. Look at that.
Oh.
Oh, is that religious?
Oh no, it's a panda pendant.
A panda?
Yeah. See? Oh, cool. Got it. I was using the hot program, but I lowered the reactivity to 2, up my sensitivity to 93, and I'm using the X35 11-inch coil, and I think my frequency was 11, I think, so yeah, not bad. Okay, I got a real iffy signal here, and it's probably going to be iron. I'm going to dig a bigger plug here just because I can't really pinpoint it too well. Hopefully it'll come in better. It's still down there a little ways. Oh, there it is. I think it's a button. Oh, it's an old snap type. Old snap type button. Not super old, no, not 1800s. But it just goes to show sometimes those iffy signals actually turn out to be something. You just never know. Glad I dug it.
With a major storm approaching, Sonya met up with Tim Murphy, who maintains the property, for a historical behind-the-scenes tour.
That white building you were doing out there was a slaughterhouse, okay? They would bring the meat in here and cut it up. We got meat hooks up there, okay? Back in the early 1900s, there was a cholera epidemic around here, okay? And the coroner and the funeral homes couldn't keep up with all the people that were dying. Okay, so they brought an embalming table out here. But they were, you know, this is the butcher room, meat house, you know. Right. And it's kind of weird that they were embalming the people that were dying from cholera. You get it in the morning, you're dead by night. They basically stacked them right here. And they were just picking them up and putting them on the table and embalming them. And then there were 3 people one day they couldn't get done. They were just too tired. They had to go. So they actually wrapped them up in meat paper and put the 3 bodies right in here, right there on them 3 shelves. And then a few people come down with cholera the next day. The bodies were on this side, the food was on this side. Every now and then, they would send the patients or inmates or residents down here, and you know, some of them were not there, you know.
Right.
So if you look here, there's all kinds of nails hammered in here. All right, and if you look here, there's all kinds of screws here and there and all along the thing,
Right.
just to give them something to do. They would, and that's not the screw gun. That's
Right.
screwing
Something
them
to
in.
keep them busy.
Yeah.
As the storm cleared, the tour was put on hold for a little more digging.
Oh, there's a good one. I'm still in hot. That's like a 82, 83. We'll see what that is. Oh, that grass. It's in there. See if I can just grab it out. Hopefully. Yeah, I think it's. No,
A ring.
it is a ring.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. It's an old.
Ooh,
I
is
thought
that
it was
silver?
junk. I think it might be silver plated, maybe. Right there's the. It's missing a
There's
little
stone?
sewn. Hey, that's not bad. Not bad when you think it's going to be junk. It turns out being something good. Love those iffy signals. Just never know.
Back when this part was built, you had people here that were feral. There were wild people back then, or people that were living out that they had to catch them, and they brought them in here, and in here, there was actually a jail cell. And they would bring them in here, and they would hose them down. Up here in the front where the witches' hats are at, up on top, they say that there used to be shackles right there and right there. In this room, there was a lady that, her name was Ida Gunkel. Okay, and in 1939, she was here. Sometimes she would get out of hand because she had that messed with your brain. And she asked for, her bed was right here, and she asked for a broom to sweep out, okay? And her bed was right there, and she put the broom up here. And from the bedding, the ticking of the bedding, she ripped it off and made a noose out of it. So she hung herself right here.
Where you find them, boss?
It's like an Indian, ladies and gentlemen.
It is not.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Check the hole.
You better not have another one. You better not. No, you don't.
Number 2.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, this is like the first ever.
Well, it's about time you finally find something. I mean, you know, I've been tired of carrying you along, but
Yeah.
I don't think you need to find 2 Indians in one hole.
2 Indians, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you see the dates?
No, I'm blind.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Hold on.
Well,
Piece of iron.
no, Dave, seriously?
Yep.
Did you get 3 Indians? Let me see.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I can't see the
So
dates.
not fair. Oh my gosh.
Getting shown up today, little lady. Getting shown up.
Oh my god.
Number 4.
You're walking home.
Huh?
You're walking home. If that's another Indian.
No, just a male.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Get a shot of that. 3 Indians, 1 hole. Don't mess with the cameraman. I'm gonna tell you something.
oh, jeez.
I gotta deal with Sonya this whole trip. She's like this actress that needed her own trailer. She had green M&Ms and all
Hey,
that.
you know, that's
She didn't
price.
want to walk into the pasture because there was cow poop there. There you go. Don't look at me. Look at those 3 Indians.
I don't want to look at the Indians.
Yeah, of course you
They don't exist.
All right, get the camera out of my face.
There's a lady, her name was Doris Addington. When she was 11 years old, she was dropped off here because her parents died and she had 2 older sisters. But Doris, when she was 9 years old, got kicked in the head by a mule. So her speech wasn't right. And her sisters thought, you know, well, back then, we don't want a retarded sister. It's easier for us to get adopted if she wasn't here. So they dumped her off here. And Doris Addington died here. She was 81 years old.
Oh, she lived almost her whole entire life.
Yes, and she became, when she got here, she started helping to cook. To the day she died, till she couldn't do it anymore, she was the cook here. People come here when they're over here ghost hunting, and they leave her flowers, they leave a little bit of money. And right here is a picture of Doris Addington before she passed away. She could have left at any time when she got older, but that's her. She died here.
Haven't changed anything. I just turned on my machine. I'm on the hot program. I haven't even changed any of the settings, and I just got a good signal here. Listen. I mean, that's like textbook, perfect signal, 93. So we're going to dig that up. Hopefully we can get something good here. Well, it's got to be some kind of buckle or a suspender clip. See it right there? You can see, that's how I know right there. That right there. So, oh yeah. It's a little suspender buckle. That's a nice old one too. Look at that. That came out nice. Must be the front, because right there's a little design on it. Is that design? Over right there. Yeah, I'll take that. That's a nice find.
With the day coming to a close, Sonya eked out a few more classic relics. And as always, all finds are shared and presented to the property owners. This will ensure that the history will remain with the site.